Hi, I'm Art Fireman, and today we're looking at Epson's PowerLite 1985WU projector. The 1985WU is Epson's flagship within their 1900 series, which is their least expensive, high-brightness projectors, ones capable of handling large venues such as large university classrooms, multiple hotel ballrooms, small auditoriums, just to mention a few. This video will cover the basics, pricing, we'll look at features and specs. There will be a video tour of the hardware, a brief on the 1900 series, including the other projectors and their positioning. We've got a feature demonstration, more advanced features with some commentary, warranty and the replacement program. We'll talk color modes and picture quality, performance, including brightness, sharpness, and lamp life, and finally, of course, summary and conclusions. This is all based on the full review. The 1985W is a true WUXGA projector. That's 1920 by 1200, which is to say slightly higher resolution than 1080p HDTV. At this time, with the exception of a handful of over $15,000 projectors, WUXGA is the highest resolution widely available. The next step up is true 4K, which very few need, and at current prices, even fewer can afford. In addition to the resolution, the 1985 comes complete with a lot of lumens. It is bright. In fact, it beat its 4800 lumens claim slightly. The 1985 comes with built-in wireless technology and a host of the latest features, which I will touch on in a moment. The 1985WU is the most feature-laden of the series, and with that note, let's take the hardware tour for a spin. Time for a quick tour of Epson's PowerLite 1985WU, their flagship in the series. We start at the front with the exhaust over here. Next over is the recessed lens. There's a door which is controlled on the top here to protect the lens, and that also doubles as an AV mute when in operation. Down below is a drop-down foot for adjusting the height, an infrared sensor over here, and a second light sensor located over there. Now we'll give this guy a quick spin around, and I'm going to open this door right here, and this shows you the filter system. But in addition, right here is the plug-in Wi-Fi module, very key to the feature set here. The 1985W comes with this in the box, just have to plug it in. Some of the other models included, others have it optional. You can see over at the left here that same indicator light for the Wi-Fi module. Here's the slide again for the AV mute and the two controls for focus and zoom. A light sensor here, focus help button, and screen fit, which makes it very quick and easy to fill your screen with the image. Here's a control panel at the top of the projector. Towards the back, you've got the power, the usual source search. There's a menu button in the upper left-hand corner there with the 4 arrow keys surrounding the enter button. Escape is on the top to the right, and Epson's interactive help is on the far right. This is a well-endowed and particularly smart projector. We've got a local area network connector right there, a pair of USBs, and then we have 2 computer inputs right here for analog, and with them a pair of matching stereo audio inputs, 1 and 2. Composite video comes next with its stereo inputs, and then we have 2 HDMIs, the first of which is MHL for working with mobile devices. In addition, we have an RS-232 for command and control, and a monitor out for working with desktop computers. The only other stuff hanging around here, that rear infrared sensor, if I didn't mention it, is the power receptacle, a Kensington lock, and this little screw releases the door so that you can change the long life lamp. Moving to the other side, you should just be able to make them out. There's actually 5 indicator lights here, 1 for power, 1 for status, lamp, temperature, and this projector has screen mirroring capabilities. It's got a light to tell you when that's engaged as well. Yes, there are 8 other 1900 series projectors in the lineup. The different models cover the 3 most popular resolutions, the highest, WUXGA like this projector, also WXGA, which is 1280 by 800, the most popular widescreen resolution, and of course XGA, 1024 by 768. All projectors offer between 4200 and 5000 lumens. Okay, time for a little perspective on these various projector models. In the past, lower cost projectors had fewer lumens, fewer features, and often lower resolution, but the projectors used for larger venues were totally loaded with features, such as a choice of interchangeable lenses, lens shift, for maximum placement flexibility. Many offer dual lamp for redundancy and 24/7 operation. Others have edge blending, a niche feature. Here's a projector though with almost 5,000 lumens. That's plenty for these larger venues on 100 to 150 inch diagonal screens with moderate lighting, and with lower lighting, a 25 or 30 foot screen is very doable, and we're talking audiences greater than 1,000 people. Epson has created the 1900 series because most people needing to power bright presentations in larger venues don't need all those specialty features, and therefore can save a lot with this series. The 1900 series projectors lack multi-lamp designs, they don't have interchangeable lenses, lens shift, and they definitely do not have edge blending. Should you need some of those others, by the way, Epson does offer their G series and their dual lamp Z series projectors. The Z projectors, they're most expensive. Just to give you an idea, for the same resolution, you're looking at $19,999. So let's focus on the 1985WU with some images. And these will show you pretty much how good the 1985 can look. The Epson 1985WU is a 3 LCD projector that claims not only 4,800 white lumens, but 4,800 color lumens. If you want to learn more about color lumens, check out the video we've created. While projectors offering less color lumens lose more than 50% of brightness to achieve even reasonably good color, this Epson does that in almost all modes with about 75% of the brightness maintained. Presentation mode is an excellent example. It's exceptionally bright mode with impressive color. When it comes to placement flexibility, the PowerLite 1985 has a 1.63:1 zoom, which provides better placement than most projectors in its price range. There is plenty of keystone correction and corner projection correction to make up for a lack of lens shift. Some of the other key features. Wi-Fi. Hey, it's a networked world. Wi-Fi is the basis for many capabilities, including working with your bring-your-own devices such as phones, laptops, and tablets. DICOM. The 1985 meets requirements for displaying medical images. We're talking X-rays, MRIs, CAT scans, etc. for medical teaching and presenting. To qualify, it must deliver excellent detail, of course. The 1985 has a full set of CMS and color temp controls for calibrating the projector should you need dead-on color. Audio, its relatively hefty internal sound should be sufficient to handle some nice-sized rooms, even university classrooms. And its mic input allows the speaker's voice to be amplified, and that's even with the projector's lamp off. Advanced networking includes Crestron Room View. That means push notifications, scheduling, remote command and control. And the standard advanced MHL or moderator software, you can work with just about everything from phones to who knows. And even controlling and displaying multiple sources simultaneously. Although 10 pounds and change isn't today's idea of a highly mobile projector, it is small enough and light enough to go portable when you need a projector this powerful for non-permanent use. Time for our demo, a little bit of BYOD. And today our demo is using an Epson PowerLite 1985WU, and we're going to demonstrate Miracast, a screen mirroring solution. It works rather nicely. In fact, what you're looking at right now is a Android tablet down there on the bottom, and exactly what's playing on that Android tablet's video is appearing on the screen above. What I'm going to do now is show you exactly how we got to that point. Are you ready? We'll configure the Epson first to use screen mirroring, to use Miracast. We'll go into Menu, scroll down to Network, select that. First option is wireless mode. Currently it's set for wireless local area network. We're going to go in there and change that to screen mirroring on. Now notice we're in HDMI right now with the PlayStation 3 on there. What we're going to do now is hit the local area network button on the remote, which will take us to the network or to the screen mirroring option. And sure enough, in the upper right hand corner it says screen mirroring. Down at the bottom it says it's starting screen mirroring. While that's going on, in a moment we'll get an identification number for this particular projector. I'm going to come down here to the Android, however, and I'm going to tap on full icons and go into setup. It's still working up there. Okay, and in setup here we've got Wi-Fi on, but more importantly down at display, we're going to select that. Oh, see up on the screen there, we now have a display name. Well, we're going to come down here, we're going to go to wireless display, engage that, and it shows me two here, one of which is available, and sure enough that one matches the number up on the screen. I will select that one. It says connecting down here, it says connecting up on the screen, and with a little luck in a few seconds we will have our image. Sure enough, the two match up. We're seeing exactly the same thing on the Epson projector that we are on the Android tablet. From here, let's go to our home screen. I'll go into Gallery. And it's that simple. This is how easy it is to use Miracast with Android devices. Built-in standard on the Epson 1985WU. Thanks a lot. I'm Art Fireman. We are Projector Reviews TV. Now, Epson's warranty is not the longest out there. It is 2 years parts and labor, but it does come with a rapid replacement program for both years. Epson also provides a 3rd-year warranty and replacement program for educational institutions through its Brighter Futures program. Epson offers extended warranty support packages as well. Performance is serious. 4,800 lumens is claimed, and the Epson measured 4,956 lumens. In presentation mode, likely to be the most widely used mode, the Epson still manages an impressive 3,497 lumens and puts a highly presentable picture on the screen with very good color. Want the theoretically best color? Say to show a film where accuracy is important, theater mode comes in at 3,390 lumens. That's still a whole lot of punch. Black level performance is good but not exceptional. A dynamic iris helps out with that, but this projector is geared for larger screens and some ambient light, so that's not overly important. The Epson's lamp is rated 3,000 hours at full power and a solid 4,000 hours in eco mode. That's very good for a high brightness projector, although a lot of less expensive projectors do have longer lamp life. Overall sharpness is very good. Images look crisp. They maintain good sharpness from the center to the corners. This is an exceptionally capable projector suitable for larger rooms or tough lighting situations. It's small enough to go portable if needed. It's well priced. The resolution is excellent, and so is the picture quality. Advanced interfacing is available at all levels. It's extremely well supported, and if you don't need 24/7 operation, dual lamp design, interchangeable lenses, or lens shift, and you don't need the exotic feature sets like edge blending, then the PowerLite 1985WU is a powerful projector at a very reasonable price point and should very seriously be considered. It's hard to argue the feature set or the value proposition. If you need a high brightness projector, do check out Epson's PowerLite 1985WU with its WUXG resolution. As I said, it's an impressive value. Thank you. I'm Art Fireman. We are Projector Reviews. And please check out the full-length online review. You'll find a lot more detail in there.